Ooh, bass.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's that. And they didn't know what to do with the organ. I said,
Yeah.
I practically collect instruments,
So how far did you have to go to bring it back?
Well, originally it's in Florida.
Okay.
So
wow.
look at this one, guys.
Whoa!
That's an accordion.
This is
Heavy.
Cool.
yes, it's heavy. This was also an interesting story.
And that's
So that's to keep the pads and everything dry inside.
Yeah.
Have you heard these before?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's on your album.
That's exactly right. And
Yeah.
that was not this saxophone. I rented one for that, and then
Okay.
I really like saxophone, so.
Wow.
This last year, I went to 3 different preschools, which was great. One preschool found me on the internet and said, would you come? I pull out I bring instruments and I talk about them, and then I usually play a song for them with each instrument. And so I bring the accordion, I bring the saxophone, I bring the stand-up bass, which is a big huge thing, I bring a banjo, I bring a guitar.
Variety.
It is, and the kids just love to see it and listen. The closer you get, the higher it goes. Oh, until you hit it, touch it. Like go like, oh yeah. And then I touch it and it's gone.
And what do you call it?
It's a theremin. It was invented in the 20s, somewhere around there, by a guy named Theremin. And it's pretty simple electronic. We've got drums, we've got guitars.
Oh, and I just think when you touch it with one.
This is a slide whistle.
That thing's like an elephant.
Yeah,
So go ahead and
bit.
blow in it and lower your. You do that here.
Wow, Cindy.
I have one of those in the bathtub.
You do?
Yeah, except it's made for water.
Oh, okay. And then there's I have a lot of different shakers. A recorder.
Oh, I play recorder.
Do you do recorder karate?
No.
Oh, in our school there's something called recorder karate, and it's just a progressive. You know, you get yellow belt, then orange belt, and all that stuff. Yeah.
This.
It's a clapper.
Oh, this one does not work.
Yeah, do it harder, and there you go.
There you go.
So does this help you, or is that just...
Sometimes it does. If I know that, like, on measure 90, I will be doing something different. But usually I pay attention to the top thing.
The top. Yeah,
But,
it's easier to read.
Yeah, and I keep and you can make that display zoom in or zoom out.
Oh!
So you can, like, zoom way in. So that what you can see... Right now you're seeing almost the whole song in one page.
Oh.
Just the sound, and then they go out into some other devices and into the computer.
Too.
Blue's Clues has a really cool stand-up bass sound. You like the bass sound? The do 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 do. I like that. Right? It's just, this is what's inside of a dog toy. When you have a squeaky toy, like for a dog, that's what it is. And then and then there's also this guy, which is just a right. And so the triangle, I have one, a harmonica.
Oh, I did recognize that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And then it's time for me to start walking.
And a voice.
So who's your singer?
And this one I'm doing all of this.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I had to record it, and so I did it all.
Wow.
And so now that's everything that's in. So you could break the whole song apart, and that's what I do. I sort of like I do one instrument, and then I roll it back to the beginning, and then I do another one, and then I roll it back and I do another one.
But how do you get them to mesh?
So I mean, this program sort of keeps track of it for me.
Oh, okay.
So I just roll it back in time and I start recording it, and it plays what's there already, and then I can play on top of it.
I see. Okay.
And it puts what I play on top of it in a separate track. Keeps it separate.
That's what you should.
And then if I made a mistake, I can just delete it and take it again. And I actually try with all of these kids albums. I try not to do a lot of synthesizer or a lot of change. I try to keep it as sort of raw as possible.
Yeah, they like simple.
It's number one, it's faster for me to actually be done with it,
Mm-hmm.
and number two, it's a little more closer to reality and what you would hear and everything. So, like, if you were to pick up a bunch of little random instruments, you could make these sounds. Now, this next one, I did in the very same manner. It's a different song. It's about recess, and see, looks a lot different. We got different things in here. And this one I wrote with the drums first. I knew that I wanted, like, it's recess time. I wanted to, like, have a really, like, bouncy, crazy drum sound.
Oh, I can just see them running out to the
Right, so it's
playground
like
now.
sort of like George of the Jungle kind of stuff.
You got it.
Add some bongos. So what I do also, up here you'll see the color changes, and what I do there is, see, right now we're in this orange section. We're about to come up to a white section. Listen to what happens when we get to the white.
Oh, you changed the rhythm.
And so yeah, so what I do is I use this. This is like a, it's just a marker. It's like just making a note on a piece of paper. And so I use those colors up there to sort of guide me, so that when I'm playing another track, I can see ahead. And I can see, we're coming up to another change here, right?
Yeah.
We're about to hit the orange. So I make those marks as just part of my documentation of what I'm doing there. And then I know when I'm recording what I've got. No, it's nice. Nice little thing, says when I made it.
Yeah.
When they did it.
And it's got the cover, the jacket.
Yeah. So when I print them with the company, he just draws these by hand. He's a really cool guy.
What do you think, Cindy?
Nice.
Does it look familiar with all?
She's in school now, so.
The same style.
I'm really excited for next year for school because
What grade are you going to be?
third.
Yeah, finished. Well, finish is not the right word. I have worked on 2 songs, and I don't know if I talked about the way I work on songs, but you sort of have an idea of I just kind of have an idea about what I want to do a song about. Like, one song was, I knew I wanted to have a bus ride at the beginning of the song, a song about a bus ride.
Sure, because
Like, because you're coming in to the, we're going to make this album, so the first song is going to be a bus ride. And something about a bus ride, or something about going to school, because not everybody rides a bus, right? Some people walk, some people get a car ride, what have you. And so I wanted that, and then that same song is going to be at the end of the album, but talking about kind of going home. Right? So it'll be sort of the same song in the front and the beginning and the end of the album. And so that was one song I wanted to do. So when I wanted to make it, I wanted to make it with a lot of weird sounds, because I don't know if you've been on a school bus, but
Oh yeah, me and her ride the bus.
is it noisy? Right, and there's a lot of stuff going on in it. Ooh, that's gonna be loud. Hang on. And so then this shows you where it is going across the music.
Oh, that's similar to what you do, girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I decided to throw in a whole bunch of weird sounds. So I'm not done with this song. I think I've got all the things in it, but I'm going to keep listening to it. If I get other ideas, I'll come down here and I'll record another piece. And also the balance, like, are the vocals too loud? Or kind of soft?
Right.
So I think about that and I change that.